Pretty Little Liars 2010. Cast then and now. Remember the secrets, the suspense, all those cryptic texts from A? Pretty Little Liars wasn't just a teen drama, it was a full-blown obsession that had us glued to the screen for years. But where are the liars now? What happened to the mysterious guys, the shady side characters, and the fan-favorite love interests we couldn't get enough of? From red carpets to real-life revelations, some soared to new heights, while others took a quieter path away from the spotlight. In this video, we're diving into the unforgettable cast of Pretty Little Liars, then versus now. Troian Bellisario as Spencer Hastings. Back in 2010, Troian Bellisario stole the show as Spencer Hastings, the brainy perfectionist with a knack for unraveling twisted mysteries and a closet full of blazers sharp enough to cut glass. Whether she was decoding A's latest threats or dealing with her own family secrets, and there were many, Spencer was always one step ahead, even when her world was falling apart. But here's the plot twist. Troian was already a seasoned performer long before Rosewood. She made her first on-screen appearance at just 3 years old in her dad's film Last Rites. Talk about a dramatic entrance into the industry. After graduating from the University of Southern California, Troian didn't just step into the spotlight, she owned it. And post Pretty Little Liars, she didn't slow down one bit. Troian took on daring film roles in COG in 2013, Clara in 2018, and she even wrote and starred in the hauntingly raw drama Feed in 2017, drawing from her own real-life struggles. That's more than just acting, that's storytelling with soul. She also dipped into the world of short-form series with Lauren, 2012 to 2013, tackled sisterhood in Sister Cities in 2016, and most recently joined the gritty new series On Call in 2025, proving she's still got that screen magic. Now at 39, Troian is more than just a former liar, she's a force. And with 16 million Instagram followers, it's clear fans still can't get enough. Ashley Benson as Hannah Marin. From pirouettes to paparazzi, Ashley Benson's journey to stardom began early. At just 3 years old, she was dazzling audiences, not with lines, but with leaps, as a competitive dancer. But by her teenage years, the spotlight shifted from the stage to the screen. She got her first real taste of fame between 2004 to 2007, playing Abigail Devereaux on the soap opera Days of Our Lives. And while many remember her brief film debut in 13 Going on 30 that same year, it wasn't until 2010 that Ashley truly became a household name. That's when she stepped into the heels of Hannah Marin, fashion-forward, fierce, and full of secrets in the hit series Pretty Little Liars. From 2010 to 2017, she lit up screens worldwide, becoming one of the show's most beloved characters. But Benson didn't stop there. In 2012, she shocked fans with her edgy role in Spring Breakers. A few years later, she took on more intense, layered characters in Radar in 2015, Chronically Metropolitan in 2016, and Her Smell in 2018. She kept the momentum going with Private Property in 2022, Mobland in 2023, and the upcoming McVeigh in 2024. She also headlined the psychological thriller miniseries Wilderness on Amazon Prime in 2023, proving she could still keep audiences guessing. Now, at 35 years old, Ashley Benson continues to evolve both on-screen and off. With 23.4 million followers on Instagram, she's not just a former liar, she's a full-blown star. Lucy Hale as Aria Montgomery. Lucy Hale rose to fame as the artistic and fearless Aria Montgomery in Pretty Little Liars, a role that defined her career and made her a household name from 2010 to 2017. Her portrayal of the stylish, secret-keeping teen captured hearts worldwide and cemented her place in pop culture. But Lucy's journey started even before Rosewood. She first grabbed attention playing Becca Summers in Bionic Woman back in 2007, followed by Rose Baker in Privileged from 2008 to 2009. After Pretty Little Liars wrapped up, she continued her TV success as Stella Abbott in Life Sentence in 2018. starred as Katie Keene in the Riverdale spinoff in 2020, and played DC Lake Edmonds in the dark thriller Ragdoll in 2021. On the big screen, Lucy showed her versatility with roles in The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants 2 in 2008, Scream 4 in 2011, and A Cinderella Story, Once Upon a Song in 2011. She led horror hit Truth or Dare and the teen comedy Dude, both in 2018, followed by Fantasy Island in 2020, the rom-com The Hating Game in 2021, and most recently, Which Brings Me to You in 2024. Now 36 years old, Lucy Hale continues to shine, with a loyal fan base of 23.5 million followers on Instagram, cheering her on every step of the way. Shay Mitchell as Emily Fields. When Pretty Little Liars first hit our screens, Shay Mitchell stepped into the shoes of Emily Fields, a strong, sensitive swimmer with a quiet fire in her soul. Emily wasn't just a character, she was a symbol of self-discovery, loyalty, and emotional strength. Over the next 7 seasons, Shay's performance earned her 6 Teen Choice Award nominations and a spot in the hearts of millions. For many fans, Emily's journey was the most relatable, the most real, and Shay brought her to life with grace and power. But Shay didn't stop at Rosewood. By 2018, she was taking darker turns as Peach Salinger in Netflix's psychological thriller, You, showing the world a more mysterious and complex side. And from 2019 to 2022, she made us laugh, cheer, and feel all the feels as Stella Cole in Hulu's Dollface. She kept leveling up, voicing Alexandra Treese in 2021's hit animated series Treese, and even stepping into executive producing with The Cleaning Lady from 2022 to 2025. Horror fans will remember her chilling lead role in The Possession of Hannah Grace from 2018, while holiday lovers saw her charm in Something from Tiffany's in 2022. But wait, Shay's not just an actress, she's a bona fide mogul. A founder of Baeus, a fashion-forward travel brand, co-creator of Onda Tequila, and head of her own production company. In 2014, Esquire named her the sexiest woman alive, and a year later, she landed on the Maxim Hot 100 list. At 38 years old, she's now followed by 35.5 million fans on Instagram. Shay Mitchell isn't just a star, she's a movement, a brand, and an icon in her own right. Sasha Peters as Alison Dilaurentis. Remember a mysterious blonde queen bee had us all hooked? Sasha Peters, just 13 years old at the time, stepped into the chillingly charismatic role of Alison Dilaurentis. And trust us, she owned every second of it. With a piercing gaze and secrets deeper than Rosewood's graveyards, Sasha quickly became one of the show's most unforgettable faces. But Sasha's story didn't begin in Rosewood. Way before Pretty Little Liars, she was already lighting up TV sets as Buffy Davis in Family Affair from 2002 to 2003. And at just 9, she was making waves on the big screens as Ice Princess in The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 2005. Talk about a childhood dream turned reality. As Pretty Little Liars wrapped in 2017, after a thrilling 7-year run, Sasha didn't just fade into the shadows. She twirled her way into our hearts again on Dancing with the Stars in 2017, showed off her culinary side on Beat Bobby Flay and Sugar Rush Christmas in 2020, and kept acting in films like Coin Heist in 2017, The Honor List in 2018, and most recently, The Image of You in 2024. And guess what? She's only 29 years young, or as we like to say, 29 candles deep into a glowing journey. Today, she's not just an actress. Sasha's a singer, a model, and a digital personality with over 188,000 followers on TikTok, still inspiring fans with her authenticity and grace. Janelle Parrish as Mona Vanderwall. Back in the Pretty Little Liar days, no one kept us guessing like Mona Vanderwall. She unmasked herself as the original A. Janelle Parrish turned that complex role into an absolute masterclass in mystery and manipulation. Her performance, chillingly iconic. But Mona was just the beginning. Long before Rosewood's secrets unraveled, Janelle was already making waves. She appeared in Disney's Pinocchio TV film in the early 2000s and popped up in familiar teen staples like The Bernie Mac Show, Zoe 101, and The OC. And who could forget her as Jade in the Bratz live-action movie? After Pretty Little Liars, Janelle didn't slow down. She carried her character into the spin-off The Perfectionists, then melted hearts as Margot Covey in Netflix's To All the Boys trilogy, and in 2023, she surprised everyone by singing her heart out on The Masked Singer, finishing strong in third place. Now at 36, with over 10 million Instagram followers, Janelle's career is still in full bloom. Proof that from A to adored, she's always got something up her sleeve. Ian Harding as Ezra Fitz. Let's be honest, one of the most intriguing and controversial characters was Ezra Fitz, played by Ian Harding. He wasn't just the handsome new teacher at Rosewood High, he was the forbidden love interest of Aria Montgomery, a dynamic that sent shockwaves through fans of the show. With his piercing blue eyes, bookish charm, and hidden secrets, Ezra quickly became one of PLL's most compelling characters. Harding played the role from 2010 to 2017, appearing in 98 episodes, and his performance turned him into an overnight teen heartthrob. But Ian's journey didn't begin with Rosewood. His first film role came in 2009's Adventureland, playing a minor part as a preppy student. A year later, he booked a guest spot on NCIS Los Angeles. Then came his big break as Ezra, and from that moment on, Ian Harding was in. After Pretty Little Liars wrapped up, Harding pivoted away from teen drama and started exploring more diverse roles. He played Philip Davis in Chicago Med from 2019 to 2020, earning praise for his layered portrayal of a complicated character. His voice acting chops also came to light in the animated hit Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts in 2020. And he didn't stop there. He starred in the crime drama Long Slow Exhale in 2022 and Hallmark's festive Ghosts of Christmas Always the same year. In 2024, Ian is starring in Our Little Secret and The Magic of Lemon Drops, showing he's still going strong in his acting career. At 38 years young and rocking over 6 million Instagram followers, Ian Harding continues to charm audiences with his talent, charisma, and that unforgettable Ezra Fitz mystique. From the halls of Rosewood High to the big screen, his evolution is nothing short of impressive. Keegan Allen as Toby Kavanaugh. When Keegan Allen stepped into the mysterious, brooding shoes of Toby Kavanaugh on Pretty Little Liars, he didn't just play a character, he became a phenomenon. With his intense gaze, quiet strength, and that unmistakable emotional depth, Keegan transformed Toby from a misunderstood outsider into one of the most beloved figures in the series. His chemistry with Troian Bellisario's Spencer Hastings wasn't just screen magic, it was pure, raw storytelling that fans couldn't get enough of. Before Pretty Little Liars, Keegan had already dipped his toes into acting with a role in Big Time Rush in 2010. But Toby was his breakout. He quickly evolved from a supporting role into a central force in the plot, keeping viewers hooked with every twist and emotional revelation. Whether he was saving Spencer or uncovering secrets in Rosewood, Keegan gave Toby layers, making him vulnerable, loyal, and deeply human. Outside of Pretty Little Liars, Keegan is more than just an actor. He's a creative powerhouse. In 2017, he released his single Million Miles Away, showcasing his musical side. The same year, he launched his podcast Foreverland, where he opened up about his passions, personal experiences, and views on life, giving fans a peek into the mind behind the mystery. By 2020, he had joined the CW's Walker reboot, playing Liam Walker, the intelligent and morally grounded brother of Jared Padalecki's lead character. It was a fresh chapter in his career, proving his range beyond teen drama. Now 35 years old, with over 8.8 million Instagram followers, Keegan remains a fan favorite, balancing charm, talent, and an undeniable authenticity that keeps his audience growing with every project. Tyler Blackburn as Caleb Rivers. Tyler Blackburn stole hearts the moment he entered Pretty Little Liars as the mysterious and brooding Caleb Rivers. With his piercing eyes, hacker skills, and undeniable chemistry with Hannah, he quickly went from a recurring character to a fan favorite by Season 3, a full-fledged series regular. But Tyler's journey didn't begin in Rosewood. Before Pretty Little Liars, he was grinding through guest roles on shows like Unfabulous, Cold Case, and even a brief appearance on Days of Our Lives. It wasn't until 2010 that his career truly kicked into high gear when he landed the role of Caleb. His performance added depth and charm to the show, and his presence helped shape some of the series' most memorable moments. Riding the wave of PLL success, he got his own spin-off, Ravenswood, in 2013, proving that Caleb's story had more to offer. Later, he expanded his acting horizons with roles in indie films like Peach Plum Pear and Hiding, and even starring in the Peter Pan-inspired web series Wendy. Fast forward to 2018. Tyler took on a whole new kind of role as Alex Maines in Roswell, New Mexico, a complex, emotional character in a show that tackled everything from identity to love in the face of adversity. He remained a key part of the series all the way through its finale in 2022. Now at 38, Tyler Blackburn is not just remembered as Hannah Marin's hacker boyfriend, he's recognized as a versatile actor with a devoted fanbase, reflected in his impressive 11.3 million Instagram followers. From teen drama heartthrob to respected television star, Tyler's journey is a true testament to persistence, growth, and staying power in Hollywood. And there you have it, the cast of Pretty Little Liars, then and now. From on-screen drama to real-life glow-ups, these stars have truly kept us guessing. If you enjoyed the trip down memory lane, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a throwback like this.